Hi, I'm John with Stanley Engineered Fastening, and in this video, I'll be showing you how to set up and maintain the PB2500N battery Neobolt tool. There are several components to this tool. There's the base tool itself, the anvil, the housing, the anvil nut, and the collet. And it's important to remember when performing any maintenance on a tool and initially setting up the tool to always remove the battery. First, you'll need to measure the application grip material and record the pin protrusion in millimeters. With the collet and nose housing assembly removed, you can now calibrate the initial setup of the tool. Use the provided 2mm hex key to set the stroke adjustment pin flush to the pulling head adapter. This is the home position. Rotate the stroke adjustment pin clockwise to the required position based on the grip adjustment table provided in the manual. Mount the collet onto the pulling head adapter and bottom the collet out by pressing down against the front clutch. Once bottomed out, rotate counterclockwise until the collet locks into place on the pulling head assembly. Mount the nose housing onto the front of the tool and tighten the nose housing nut. Verify stroke setting by installing a Neobolt in the application grip. Review the placement of the fastener and determine if any additional adjustments are needed. Reference the manual for a visual regarding proper and improper installation. After initial setup, stroke adjustment can be done by inserting the 2mm hex key into the front of the tool and adjusting accordingly. Each rotation of the stroke adjustment pin changes the tool stroke by 1 mm. To increase the stroke, rotate the stroke adjustment pin counterclockwise. To reduce the stroke, rotate the stroke adjustment pin clockwise. Cleaning the front end assembly. We do not recommend any penetrating lubricants to clean and lubricate the front end assembly. What you'll need is a microfiber cloth, non-stick dry film lubricant, and a wire brush if needed. Use a microfiber cloth to clean off the front of the nose housing and the anvil, as well as the front end of the tool, removing any excess debris or dirt or particles. If needed, a wire brush can be used to remove any debris from the collet segments. Use a microfiber cloth to clean and the lubricant to be applied to the collet and the front of the anvil. Once the collet and anvil are cleaned and dried, you can place a light coating of thin film lubricant. Onto the exterior of the collet and the interior of the anvil. And remember, only a light coating is needed.